yeah, trying to do several things at once here. Get the stream started and hit a bush apparently. Turn. Farmer Dad is apparently at something like 70%-ish, give or take. Come on, Paul. Thank you. Hey Farming Simulator videos, how's things? I'm good, thanks. Yourself? And I'll catch him on the downward pass, I think. Easier that way. Hey soldier, welcome to the stream, mate. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you're okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely welcome. So yeah, glad you're enjoying the map. You know, it's. I'm keeping well, thanks, soldier. What was there?
It's a poor map. There's not enough climbable hedges.
Do you want some more? I can put some more. Where would you like some? Yeah, I definitely want the gates back. Hopefully, when the new editor finally gets released.
I think James has said when the next one comes out, you'll be able to put in automation the way
you was. Mm-hmm. Well, that would be nice.
Well, you can do it, but it's the same as doing the BGA.
Is it?
To add each animation. Well, it's that down that line, I think, that you have to add the animation file and i3Ds and all that stuff.
Okay. Hey, Ducky.
It is possible.
I might have to. Oh, you're empty.
Watch Shy Wizard or whatever it is. I'm sure he had a video on how to do the animations.
Mm-hmm. We're on Maypole, soldier, version 2. We started it yesterday, to be honest. I got the starting vehicles going, and then yesterday we officially began our playthrough on it. Put that down.
That's where you guys went.
Yeah, because I'm streaming.
Okay. Well, we go watch you now. On YouTube, correct?
Correct.
How you should stream to Twitch. Or you stream to wherever you want. I don't care. Like.
We don't really doing all them fancy things that you do at all, so YouTube is good.
Yeah, at least Nightbot isn't here holding grudges.
Who isn't in here holding grudges?
Oh, it's Mr. Farming Simulator videos in chat. I went onto his channel and I typed and I got timed out because Nightbot doesn't like long or he needed to adjust it, but Nightbot doesn't like long comments, apparently.
Right. Yeah. I
And
got
it
mine
was-
set to like 200 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because because Nightbot's designed for busy chats.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, shit. Instead of streaming, instead of watching you stream, I should just jump on and play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do.
That's it, Peachy's done.
So 8,000 filled it up to that. So I'm thinking,
How many stacks have you got? 12,000.
yeah. So I'm thinking it's probably about 30,000 litres that we'd need to fill the trough, probably, give or take. It doesn't like emotion.
I'll be honest. I was almost going to jump on Oldridge just now.
I
We
was
have,
looking for Aldridge and I don't have that clean copy. I can't find it now. I must.
Have we changed the mod somewhere?
Oh yeah, sorry. In
Yeah,
Discord, there's two.
new one.
There's that.
You were looking at them earlier because you were commenting about.
I looked at them. I didn't know they were on this server.
Yeah. Yeah, we wanted one for the lime more than anything because lime, you get through so much of it.
So the small supplies and the pond water store.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seasons. I'm looking forward to drive control as well. More than
To be
anything.
honest, I'm pretty much all right with. Did you know about
But I definitely want seasons. Seasons was it was like soil mod. It was a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, again, I certainly can understand. The thing is, like for me with seasons, is if I start a map with seasons,
Yeah.
it's okay because I couldn't add it to I couldn't add it to Drummer, even though it would make my life a lot easier because it's too well established now.
Yeah.
But seasons is great. Yeah, I mean, it was a reason it won the contest, obviously.
Need follow me. I've never used it.
Now, you know what's funny? I've always had it installed.
No, I tell you, we were here. Was it yesterday, Kevin? And we said we wanted to follow me mod.
GPS. That's...
I rarely ever used it for anything except for driving stuff back from the store.
Yeah, see, follow me for this now, especially with missions and stuff. Did you bring your stuff?
Yeah, follow me's good.
No, I never thought I'd say it, but GPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, GPS is great. I mean, once you sort of get the hang of it and everything, I used it a lot more since I've known David than I used it before. Hardly ever.
I'd use
Yeah.
GPS rather than course, because I'll drive myself, but using GPS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's what that button does.
What?
Fast enough.
Yeah, it just doesn't stop very well. Oh, that ain't good.
Yeah, see, drive control definitely, because this a lot works.
Yeah.
If you don't get it just right.
Out of the best mods, follow me. Seasons would be probably the best mod that I would,
No,
if I could choose any.
Follow me, like, instead of setting something up to with course play, you could drive and have, like, you harvest and have your tractor following you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my thing with follow me was I never used it. Like, you would see people use it to do multiple things at once. You would see, you'd be cutting and follow me would be coming behind you with the tether and then behind him with a rake or whatever, right? And you'd see that. But I never ever used it that way because I was always worried about the fact that they were going to crash into each other.
Like, I used to do it with two, like, if you're doing silage, so you'd have two tractors and you'd basically drive up behind it, hook on and to the harvester, and then take the other one.
In fact, There's a couple of guys in my chat that actually are doing role plays. They're into role plays, so yeah.
Excellent. Are any of them English?
Yes, they are. They're both English.
Well, I'm auditioning Phil's. I need a Phil. Phil's got to come back.
we need an English person to play Phil on a map in 17, and it has to be on FS17.
Yes, it has to be on 7.
So
All right. What do you? What,
That's an eclipse down now I've got to do.
Probably Windrow and
Fabio.
Baylor
okay. So you want me to come rate that stuff?
in 61.
Hold on, I gotta grab the track.
no, you ain't going to get the cotton harvester down the lane. But Farmer Dad here has managed to get Big Bud down there back in 17.
Yeah, I did test it, and I recommend. Yeah, you can't get the any fields that's not past the farm. You can do cotton, but you can't get up past the.
Oh, damn it! Why didn't you move that tractor first?
You can't get up past the farm, and we left it that way on purpose.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to cut this grass up here where we're storing all this equipment. It's getting pretty tall.
But yeah, I have had Big Bud all over the map.
Yeah. In fact, you said that if it wasn't for the wheels, you could get two past each other on the main road.
Bud with a single wheel. If it wasn't for the ladders on them that stick out further than a single wheel, you can pass two of them nearly down at the shop.
All right, I need my Irish GPS. 61.
61.
61. Down between the hedge and the water tank, in front of the water tank.
Yeah, so take a right at the water tank and follow that dirt road.
Yeah, I got it.
Down there and all the way down to the end, and then go left when you get to the end.
Watching me fumble around on the map on Old Ridge for so long, actually, I looked at the map and I knew exactly where to go. Aren't you proud of me? You know what would be an awful thing to do in this road? I mean, I know you're done and everything, but to take the PDA.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? No,
And
take the PDA and highlight all the roads because they kind of blend
If
in
you
a little.
actually look at the PDA, you can. If you go into your escape and you look at it, you can actually see all the roads on it.
yeah, it's the new PDA they've done. So you can you can actually see all the dirt roads now.
Have I used this rake on you? I've used this rake for so long.
It's still a rake mode that's better.
There isn't one now. Not for this size.
That's what I'm saying. It's perfect, nice, small size, but same time it's big enough.
Hi CDA Gaming, how are you, bud? So we've got to go to 63, wasn't it? And there's Perry on a horse.
Don't be careful too much on that, Perry.
No. Anybody want a hamburger?
Well, now that you mention it. I want anything that's warm. It's freaking cold in my house. I can't stand it.
There's have plenty of hoodies, but one of them.
Hi,
I have
Buffalo
I have
Bill.
a hoodie and a sweater on right now. I'm gonna put my boots on.
Bit of Wreckfest or spin tires won't be long warm enough.
Spin tires is something we should probably.
Well, actually, you don't get no spin tires, just get sore shoulders. Wreckfest, you'll be warm out.
Oh, yeah. Breakfast to work out.
Come here, horse, so I can chop you up. I got stuck.
Stuck on the post.
See, did you notice that I didn't even turn it off?
Yeah.
Somebody's in Ducky Stream. Oh, okay, thanks for that.
See, plenty of room. You can drive down these with the... What size header is this? 5 meter header.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I drove that all the way from the shop up here without the need for the header trailer. Not from the shop, down the lane and then to field whatever I did yesterday with it. The small field 5 probably.
See?
No, it wasn't field 12.
Did you get crop destruction with a horse?
No, no.
Are you destroying the crop?
No, I'll ride you around the edge.
No, you don't. Same as if you're walking, you don't get any crop destruction.
We have the IT runner pack on this on the server. We haven't used it yet though. We haven't got the money to buy any of it, to be honest.
What button are you getting? Oh, that one. Right, you're going to have fun with that IT running up and down at the speed.
I've never used it, even when it was when it was released as a DLC. I never used it.
I had a modded trailer. There was a modded trailer floating around in 17 that had 2 axles instead of 3.
It's like the Holmer pack. I never used that.
Easier.
I used. No. Yes. I used the skip from the IT runner pack, but on a different trailer. And then I used.
Smaller. Was it the smaller 2-wheel?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Was it
And then the
David
Homer.
Oldfield, I think it was.
The Homer pack I'd used. I kind of liked that. I thought that was kind of neat.
Yes,
used
the
that
pterodactyl
on the
release on here, right?
The which?
The truck or the tractor truck part of the Homer of that one.
Yeah.
The eco thing. That was
That
actually.
thing would get around the farm, I'd say, because it's 4-wheel steering and it's.
And it had a bale trailer on it as well, didn't it? The Homer.
No.
No, it didn't have.
There was probably a modded one at some stage.
Probably.
It did have a manure spreader.
Yeah, the IT has a bale trailer.
Yeah, they said in chat that it's good for moving pallets. Probably not so good for using it for bales, though, I guess.
Well, it can be because you can put it on the ground and fill it and then lift it.
Yeah, that was the only advantage to. Because I used that on it. I used that bit of it on Amadora, but with a smaller trailer because the trailer was too big. That and the skip were the only 2 bits of it I ever used. I never used the containers, the slurry thing or anything. It was too big.
I used slurry ones, or the field. There was one for came with the Kota Universal pack.
Yes.
Because that actually gave you the trailer as well, so you didn't need to have the IT runner pack to run it.
That's another case of a cool idea that was made much better. Like straight out of the box, it was mildly functional. But once people started modding it, it really sort of took over.
We're actually testing it at the moment. It's not on Mod Hub or anything. Yeah, we throw it on the server and we just test it like this. On a good day, there's 12, 13 of us on.
Usually on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Farm Sim is traditionally Sunday for us.
Yeah, Farm Sim Sundays.
You never know.
A nice mellow out Sunday evening after.
How full are you?
30-something%.
Okay. I'll catch you on the next pack.
Yeah,
Go up.
good for another round, yeah. I'll only be 60 then.
True.
And I even had a bit, I think, when I came up, so I wanted to be at 60, so you're good till the next time round.
I just that is ahead.
I'm sure there's going to be a few maps going on Mod Hub over the next few weeks. There's bound to be a few. Mine won't go on there.
I honestly think that most of the people, like Vertex and those guys, that they're going to do maps regardless. You know what I mean? But most of the people that did maps, that sort of one-off maps or whatever, I don't know that you're going to see them coming back for 19 because of the way everybody. Maybe I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. I don't like the cows now. Please, somebody build a map.
Yeah.
Not being able to. It's just a being used to it. It's all it is. It's just being used to it. Saying,
That's right. When you're driving around your electric car, you'll be used to it.
You see, that's why I only upload to FSUK and PCSG. Right, them are the only two sites I actually trust. How many fields do we own? We own 4, 3, even. Two.
400 fields on this map, but you only have access to about 61 of them. Is it?
60. Is it 6? Is it? I don't know.
It was 65 and
Let's have a
final
look.
version is 17.
Yeah, 65. So yeah, we own 1 grass and 2. Sorry.
I was just going to say I'm not streaming, so I was going to say in front of me you can't own any of those. You can't see it, so never mind.
If you want to stream, go ahead.
Good, I just streamed for 2 hours. I want to hijack your stream. By all means, you do the talking, I'll do the shutting up. I'll try.
A broken bale trailer. Okay, thanks, Ducky.
Yeah, that's what this map needs. More broken bale trailers floating up like a drummer. Scootery, I love you, brother, but man, damn. There was
They make good fences.
Oh yeah, there's because the map is 2x2 with a play area of 1x1 and 65 fields within that play area. It's a lot of fields, but there are a lot of small fields. But there's some decent sized fields as well. I have like 2 hectares, a couple of them.
like, I could tell you straight off, if I were to, and I say I'm gonna, but I never do. But if I were to sit down and do a single player on this map, probably 85% of these fields would be grass.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it just says to me. It says,
Yeah,
grass.
well, when I was testing the end of 17, I had all the fields south of the main road, and I didn't have a seasons or anything. I was just playing default game, and I couldn't keep up with it. Like I was literally going around seeding them, fertilizing them, harvesting them, and going back again. And I was doing 1:1.
I was going to say, this map definitely lends itself to a 1-to-1 sort of play style because it is so big. There are so many fields. Like, just think about.
By the time we went around and done everything, like I was fast forward nights, I think, but like.
Oh, I'm full.
You just about get it all harvested, re-sowed again, and be nearly ready. It'll be ready to harvest.
Just think about the first cut, on this. If you did it mostly grass, that'd be epic. You know what I mean?
They keep going there, right? So they can go back.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually see in the mirrors. You can see it there.
I think I'm done messing this field up.
What is that? Good for Maypole extension? No. The thing with the Maypole is, if I show you you can't actually buy the land outside of the play area. You can take the world boundaries out in the editor.
I'm watching all these people give out about the roads on the inside the playable area. There's no roads on the outside.
There's no roads on the outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So good luck with that. Where am I going?
Straight out of the field and take a left.
Farm and then take a left and down the end there. But we're nowhere near ready yet.
Yeah, I'm coming down the road. As the road that you need to come down.
You're full, yeah?
Yeah. So I'll pull over so you can come down. Does help if I... Oh, you just passed it.
I just passed it.
Yeah.
Didn't you say go back to the farm?
No.
On the way back to the farm.
Oh, God. Okay, I got to go up and turn around because this thing never back.
Yeah. That's that. That should be.
Yeah, the more I play with, the more this I play, the more I agree with. It's definitely way oversaturated. I know there's a couple environment mods kicking. Have you noticed that when you let off your gas with this, that it turns your brake lights on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that discussion yesterday.
Okay, did I miss that? Sorry.
I think it was before you came on.
It's so easy to.
Again,
Perhaps. Where are you? No, you coming? Oh yeah, you went into you went down the wrong road. You got to come back on yourself, and then when you get to the tank, take an immediate left. Yeah, it's very easy to get lost on this map, or to get roads mixed up with others, as I've done it a few times myself. In fact, don't ask me for directions, because I'll take you somewhere else. Do I know if Oakfield Farm's coming? Maybe. I can't say for sure. I can't see why it wouldn't be ported over, because it came late in 17.
Yeah, but there's a lot of work to port a map out now, isn't it, into 19?
There's a lot of work to back up on this map. We don't need any of them.
Bipolar sat-nav must be playing up. Is your sat-nav playing up, BP?
No, my annoyance with this rake and steering axles are playing like that.
Oh, that's what I forgot to change. I didn't take the dead zones out.
All right, so where am I going now?
To the tank. No, to the tank and take a left.
Left is a hedge.
There, take a left now. Around the trees.
That's the way I was going.
And then straight ahead now. No. Is it? Hang on. Yeah, that's just the one.
Straight ahead goes into a field.
Yeah, you need to go around the corner. Instead of going into the field, go right
Yeah, there.
or left.
That's
sorry.
it. And then right, left here. Oh, right. Sorry, that you just.
All you do is go to the top of the road, turn around, and come back down again.
See, I'm only a contractor here.
That's alright, I'm not bad in drummer. I'm supposed to work.
And if somebody does play Phil, I mean, and I'm serious about that. You know, I definitely auditioned some Phils. You know, I would fully expect you to not know anything about drum, because Phil has been to drummer 3 times since he's been hurt, so he doesn't really know.
Yeah, farming simulator videos. You should audition for Phil.
I tell you, who knows it? Who knows the farm better than anybody, even me, would be Kev, who plays Perry. He knows the farm. He knows where everything is. So he takes his role seriously. I don't even. I'm the one who started it, and I've played. You know, I probably played less hours on it than Kev, because when it became a 1-to-1 thing, well, it's always been.
It's funny because I was playing that map before I even was going to do a role play on it.
There you go. That was another map that immediately just grabbed me as soon as I spawned into it. I was like, and I'm driving around it going, you know, I'm like, I got this itch in the back of my head. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I got Perry's wedding coming up.
Oh.
Let's work that out somehow.
So the next load we should.
I mean, I'm not really married.
It's going to. the next load we should only take about 4,000, if that, and we'll have the horses full, and then we can just sell what's left.
Oh, is this oats?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like oats. Was it? No, because I'm a world-renowned oat expert. Yeah, I guess it does.
Well, I can't see from the smoke and the glare on my windshield.
Yeah.
Hopefully that part gets fixed in an update. The constant humming as if you're working there.
Oh, the hydraulics.
Yeah.
I
Constantly
have no
humming,
sound. I have to check my sound, see that I turn it right down in the main menu.
I was going to turn this beeping off on the blooming bale.
You can't do your graphics from in the game, right? You got to do them.
Yeah, you gotta go out.
Yeah, and volume you can change.
Yeah,
Like
volume.
the volume and stuff, but you can't change the master volume. Like I can't hear anything. I have
You can't change it. I can change my volume.
master volume
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Setting.
from inside the game.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, I have master volume.
vehicle volume, environmental, radio.
Go to the one
Oh,
next
there.
to it.
Oh, master. Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there.
But to change my graphics, I'd have to go.
Yeah.
That's what I turned. I think I got them on high. I was going to turn them all the way up.
I was down at 30%. I can hear.
So, what map do we want Phil to be on? Drummond for FS17.
But it would have you first of all. Okay,
Well,
so
first of all, you'd have to.
You'd have to
you'd
join
have to be-
Discord.
You'd have to join the Discord. You'd really have to be a member of the Monkeys, which means you'd have to hang out with us. I don't want to hijack Roy's stream with this, but just quickly. And the Drummond Farm that we play on is an edited version of, which means that you can only get it from me, and which also means that it could never be distributed. So.
Yeah. But if you go to BP's YouTube link, it's in the homepage on YouTube, or if somebody drops a link in the chat, and you'll see the Drummond playthrough there, and the Aldridge, you'll see that he does roleplay, a lot of roleplay, and
Drummond Farm is the spin-off of Perry and Phil, my Courseplay characters from Oldridge. Perry got married to a woman, and her uncle owned an Irish farm, and gave it to Perry and Molly basically as a wedding gift. And that's where that. And anybody who remembers Phil, who got run over by the cows, he's Perry's twin brother. So. Which is why we can't use any other members of the Monkey Show, because there's no other.
you're glad that they brought the TX32 over into FS19.
It looks way better here than it did in 15. Although that was a TX45, but there's the same basic chassis in it.
Yeah, but that was a mod in 15. This is joint.
Good.
Does help if I'm a bit closer. That's it.
I'm going to jump out at the end of this row, Roy, if you want to take off and come back in.
Okay. Oh, it's definitely a lot of fun. It's a one-to-one, so whenever something like we'll be spreading, well, BP can tell you because he's the.
Yeah, spraying and spreading. The ban is, according to the Irish Farmers Journal, the ban is provisionally going to be lifted on the 16th, assuming they don't get a foot of snow or a foot of rain between now and then. And that's how Drummond works. 1 day of Drummond Farm is 1 day in real life. Everything happens at a real-time schedule. So it'll be January 16th at Drummond. It'll be January 16th real world. We don't play every week. Sometimes it's not even once a month. But when we do, it's usually several hours. And it's a lot of work. Drummond's we own all the fields in Drummond. Drummond's a big map. We own them all. And it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. And you don't have to worry about being in character constantly, because we're not. You know what I mean? Well, in fact, we're rarely in character.
But we're playing ourselves in the story, so
exactly.
we don't have to be in character for that particular reason.
Right, which is why I did it that way, so that everybody could just, because if even Oldridge, I'm me. You know what I mean? I'm playing me. So it's just a fun way. I decided that once I got Scooteria's permission to distribute my edited map to these guys. And I decided that I wanted to make it a multiplayer series because it's more fun playing with friends, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And it's been awesome.
Yep.
It's been absolutely awesome since we've had real people, playing on the maps.
So one of us will drop a Discord link in soon.
And, come on to Discord and hang out with us. Weeks before we get started, and we don't have to introduce Phil the first day back this year anyway. Because like I always say, we're a bit like Squid. You may have to try it a few different ways to decide if you like it or not.
And if you join the Discord, and then we'll get talking to you and that, and you can,
I'm just going to say this, just for complete transparency, and as a disclaimer, there are days when I come in and I'm in a effing mood. So these guys are used to it, but if you offend easy or anything, just saying.
Yeah.
I don't do it on purpose. It's just I am bipolar, so it happens.
Okay, thank you.
I don't have much filter. No.
Yep, that's perfect.
I have
That's
no
perfect summer farm estate.
Listen, using that word estate. Don't say the word estate on drum.
That might come. It would be good to see wear and tear on the inside of your vehicles as well. Unfortunately, most people drive outside of their vehicles in third
I haven't
person.
seen it on the outside of the vehicles yet.
The forks on the New Holland, you can see the paint's coming off on them.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just want to clean this mess up. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of it yet. Like, you think you'd see some.
You don't get offended easily. That's good.
Good. Good.
That's the important one.
Like, okay, so here's the thing, right? Now, with me, I'm bipolar. I mean, they come with, my sort of internet tag is a bipolar prophet, and I am definitely bipolar. But I also know when I'm being bipolar, you know what I mean? There are times when I come in when I just want to have a rage, you know what I mean? Because I know these guys will listen. Then be like, are you done now? Yes. Okay. Thank you. You know? And we're more than just a group of gamers. We're friends. And in fact, I apparently have 2 Cavalier White friends because I have one driving a Harvester and one.
You do? Okay.
Aren't I lucky?
Is that the Volta A series? It is.
Walking around, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you're actually walking on the one of you that's on the ground. I've never seen that particular speed.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I've multi.
because I don't think I can run you over. Can I?
You should be able to. Yeah, that's the Volta A series. It's okay. I mean, it gets what it needs to be done, but it doesn't. It's not 3-point on the front, so it's kind of going to be disappearing soon enough. We have 2 of them, but there was cheap tractors because we started off with 1.2 million, and we haven't cheated any money in.
It sounds okay. It makes a good noise. It's good for raking. It's definitely powerful enough for that.
Yeah.
It's decent for. You could pull a small plow with this, a cultivator, maybe the round bale. Well, in fact, you can pull a round bale with it because I did it all day yesterday. It's good for fertilizing and stuff.
You have a friend that's bipolar, so you know. Okay, well there you go.
Everybody has it a little different, though.
Mm-hmm. But
my point with all of that is that we don't just play games. We're friends first. You know what I mean? We hang out and we're friends. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We can come into Discord, not play a single game all day, and just sit here talking.
Oh yeah, and we do.
Yeah.
We talk more shit than anybody you've ever met.
and there's a lot of harsh language that goes on.
Yes, I am filthy. I'm trying to censor myself for Roy's sake, but I am sailor, truck driver, cement truck driver, you name it. I am that guy. So.
And I don't mind harsh language, so you use it as much as you like.
You may not want to leave the sound on your speakers, like going out of your monitor or whatever. Use your headset. And again, just for complete transparency, there may be times when I that I don't want everybody else knowing. So if we drop down to another room that you don't have access to, don't take it personal. We're not trying to shut you out of anything. But we are friends, and I do share. Great share.
How much of it I've got left?
All right, I guess I could probably stop now and let you actually, because all I'm going to end up doing is making these real messy stuff. All right, is there anywhere on these tines? Oh, no, there wouldn't be anywhere on the tines because they're not painted anyway.
No, you'll see it like on the paintwork and that if you look closely.
Yeah, there's a. Is that where? Is that dirt? Maybe that's.
It's hard to
I
see.
see it. Yeah, by the springs, where the tines connect. Yeah, there's a little bit. All right, that's cool. Now, when you maintain a vehicle, that all goes away.
It does. And what I like about 19 is you don't have to go to a vehicle store or a shop to do that. You can just go to the garage by pressing P and do it in there. Because for seasons, that was just a pain in the ass, having to... Everything that had a motor had to be maintained. And, you know, the worst part was the conveyor belts. You have them all set up and you have to move them to go and maintain them.
Oh, you have to move them, yeah. Yeah.
I will swear now, baby. Do you want these bales selling, Roy?
What straw bales? Yeah, because we're doing it because we're not going to buy cows because in case somebody else decides to set up a farm and put cows So we're going to do sheep next because we haven't done sheep yet.
No, not 19. We haven't. No,
No.
we did horses and cows. Travis was going to do pigs, but never got that far. So no, we haven't done sheep. And Stu did chickens.
Mm-hmm.
The detail on this thing. I mean, every time you think giant stuff can't get better.
This windscreen needs cleaning, right?
The which?
The windscreen of this track, this massey needs cleaning.
No, the dirtier it is, the more happier it is. You know, that's an indication
No,
Nate's done his
You
work.
can't see out the windscreen stuff.
You can't see out of the jump in the harvester. You can't see out of the harvester either.
Toolbox
When
mod
the
was
sun
good
hits
for
it
that.
with the reflections. It's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely get FPS in there inside the cab when harvesting, though.
yeah, because of the particles and the
Yeah.
dust. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have the toolbox mod. We had the trailer.
thing.
Yeah, that you could put fuel in.
Yeah.
Was that was a modification of the fuel Bowser, wasn't it? That is
Yeah,
now in
I
19
have-
as well.
We have that up at Drummer, actually.
Mhm.
I mean, we don't need to maintain this stuff on Drummer, but I like it was smaller than the in-game one, and I
Yeah.
liked it. So. I spend all of Perry's money. It's Perry's farm that I spend. We buy in about 100 straw bales before them, too. They're never generate enough straw. Never.
It's right, I'll tell you, stop spending your money.
I tell you, I wish I could bring some straw from old. Well, I mean, I could. I could technically bring straw from
Yeah.
just XML it in. You know what I mean? Because you could still do that in 17.
Mhm. You can.
But I think I made a whole video on how I actually did that. Pretty sure I did. How I
You just need to
straw
change
from
the
one-
positions, isn't it? That's all you need
well,
is the X, Y, and Z.
The easiest way to do it, the absolute easiest way to do it, is to buy it in, right?
Yeah.
Or cheat it in somehow. Get it there somehow.
Mhm.
And then put it where you want it to be. Take the coordinates, put it in your save game, done.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way. There's other ways, but that's the easiest way. Now with buy bales, you don't have to do that anymore. But I mean, I could still do it and say, hey, I brought you 100 bales from Old Ridge. The problem is I don't have enough on Old Ridge either, so it doesn't matter. So you still buy it in.
So that it's best just to start a new game, drop
Yes.
100 bales, take them away wherever you want, save that XML file as a backup somewhere, and then you can always, whenever you want to
If
drop
you
100
screw it
bales
up.
in. Yeah.
Yes, well, which is what because I didn't do that for the longest time on Old Ridge, and I started doing it. I don't know if anybody remembers, but when I was doing a contracting bid on Old Ridge, when I was going around to other farms, like Court Farms and all those, just kind of stealing David Oldfield's ideas so that I could go to different maps while still being on Old Ridge. I was doing it the old school way of taking the vehicle with the bales on
Mm-hmm.
and moving that in the XML, and that was sketchy sometimes because you'd end up with bales on top of things, and it's much easier to take a stack of bales and nothing else.
Okay, Farming Simulator videos, thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you on Discord one of the days.
Yeah, see it.
Yeah, and with the bales on, you used to transport it, and did the transport on the trailer?
Well, you can, yeah. You couldn't use a modded trailer. You would almost always have to use like the in-game Flegel. You'd have to load it up, right? And this is what made it a pain in the ass for me. You'd have to load it up, and then you'd have to save the game. Come back in, put it wherever you wanted to, save the game, get the coordinates, and put it in your save game that you were using.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, because of the way 15 like bales, you would get a bale explosion when you load it in. And sometimes you wouldn't. And it wouldn't explode until you hooked it up to move it. So it just became easier to just put a stack of bales on the ground somewhere, grab the GPS coordinates, and put them in the vehicle XML's code. Because back then, everything was stored, all bales and animals and everything were stored in the vehicle XML. You could do it with animals, too, for that matter. You could move animals from one map to another if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You could move tractors from one map. You could move anything that went in the vehicle XML.
That's
And
a point.
It was easier. Like you could refill your manure without having to mess with it. You can just go in and say, I have this much manure. Done. You can't do that.
That's a point. I wonder if one farm has a horse pen and another one has it, but only one has actual horses. If they could transfer the horses, I could take, or one of us could take a horse from here, go to that person's pen, drop it in their pen, and leave it there, and it'll stay there.
Would it stay there?
I wonder if,
I would think that a pen is a pen is a pen. I can't imagine they have some sort of individual IDs to them. I wouldn't think. We'd have to try it. We'd have to try
I
it.
thought so. I should imagine he'd be able to do it.
I would think a pen is a pen is a pen. I don't think it would matter.
Yeah, no.
Because the only way that would not work is if they had if the key to the ID of the place they were first dropped off at. But that wouldn't work either, because what if you pick them up and what if you buy them at point A and bring them to point C? You know what I mean? I don't think it would matter. I think it would absolutely.
so
I should get 6 more.
didn't take long to harvest those fields. May have scratched some of the paintwork off the harvester there. It's fine.
Sorry, it's not my harvester.
It's okay if I park against the against the hedge with that side against it. Nobody will see it.
Do that on Drummond. If you scratch anything, you don't tell me, Pete.
No. We always tell you.
No,
Yeah,
never.
right.
Not.
I got an extra bale off this field this time.
You did? How many did you get?
I got 8 and 6 last night. I got 8 and 7 today. But I was already over 50% full in the baler
Mm-hmm.
before I started.
Okay. That one hasn't been baled yet up there.
No. I've got room on here though, so I can pick one up rather than taking it down with an empty space.
Mm-hmm.
Save some fuel.
Talking about fuel. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're walking in the field and you just drive past me.
Yeah, he's just walking.
Yeah, I think if I get out here and then get back in. Well, again, it didn't change last time I done that, so I'm probably still in the field over there.
Naivety speed now.
Oh, okay. I'm probably in the middle of the road back here doing the dance. It's good.
Yeah, you're up this.
Okay, where's this start?
Good luck. So bad. It's fairly straight. Just pick a corner of the field. That's what I do. Pick a corner of the field, follow it around till it stops, and then you can start going up and down.
You know, something I forgot. I was meant to give some of this to the cows because we're not going to be doing oats again until after the.
You mean the horses?
That's the ones. Or did I say cows?
Yeah.
Did I miss cows?
Yeah. It's
Alright, so is that
it's
all
talking about hamburgers. You know.
Is that all the fields that need to be raked now? Are we ever going to do? Oh,
Yeah, we can do grass. There's a field right opposite that's that can be done, mowed, and we can do silage and sell the silage bales.
Is there something doing baling there is?
Kev is baling the straw in this field.
Do you want to bale and I'll run the bales down?
I'll follow you in the bales.
So there's only room on there for one more, so I've just sent to that other field.
Alright, I'm just going to pull this out of the way. I'm gonna go smoke, and then I guess
And
if
we
you want to, I'll mow this.
Okay. Yeah, we
Well,
may as
same
well
with the
because
bales.
it's just money sitting there at the end of the day. We'll make we're selling them everything. We're selling all the straw bales because we don't need them, and then we'll make silage bales and sell them as well.
So can we sell all the ones on the trailer as well? Yeah.
These hay bales.
And get rid of that. Get rid of
No,
that
because
trailer then.
actually, yeah, because we won't be starting sheep just yet. So yeah, we may as well.
Like if you're going to keep bales, put a stack, a nice neat stack up with this, and to take all the ones off the trailer, get rid of the trailer.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, we've
You
got
keep
3
the
that
trailer
aren't.
or not?
Which trailer? The one that's
Bale
got.
trailer.
Yeah, we'll be buying it.
No, I said you're keeping it.
Well, no, this is rental. This one's
Oh, is that one rented?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the thingy one with the cage that we'll be selling.
the hay bales there.
The stream suddenly goes quiet. Now I can go and sell the oats.
I don't think you used to put on the brakes. First off, they must have done that in the patch, or was it like that day one?
I don't know. I didn't really pay any attention. I'm
I
too busy
noticed.
taking all the other stuff in.
Yeah, you noticed it last time, or yesterday.
Mhm. And I got Farming Simulator videos and Farming Simulator Estate mixed up. My bad. Sorry, guys. Are you bringing that trailer down with all the bales on it?
Well, I'm trying to drop them off.
Ah, okay.
Have you? Oh, you have forks, have you?
Mhm. I can stay down here if you want.
Just pull them off, and so we'd stack a load of hay bales, and whatever's left, then we can just empty this and take it back down to the shop. Because we obviously get more if we take it to the shop, don't we?
Yeah, if you reset that trailer with the bales on, does the bale stay on it?
No.
Actually, that's a good idea.
I was just thinking, he mess around trying to set the bales off it. And just pick them up with the auto stacker.
No, because it's like a trailer. It automatically empties. Except
Yeah,
with
but
a trailer, you lose everything that was in there as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Will they stay on the bale trailer while it's reset, then just lose them?
I'm not sure. Never done it.
Well, I don't know. The trailer's not there, and the bales are all floating in the sky. So
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Kevin. You're
I'm on my way with the forks. So they're all floating.
there's the.
So if we keep a stack of hay bales and a stack of straw bales,
You're gonna make me
Yep,
use this-
yep, we can do that.
that'll be 8 of each.
Mhm. I don't think we need 8 though, because the horses didn't they only take 2, or 1.5,
Well-
something like that.
We might as well keep it 8 of each, just leave a number,
Okay.
and it's just like it's just a stack of each.
Mhm. If you expect me to stack them like that though, you've got another thing coming.
It's the auto stacker.
That's okay then, 'cause
Say that again.
stacking them up in a stack like that, standing up on end, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Right.
Not with round
No.
bales.
But that's what the artist. That's why you use an auto stacker.
Can I not throw weed on this thing? Well, I guess I don't need it. All right, where am I going now?
What for the grass field?
Yeah.
Back down
65.
back down that lane. Oh, where you came from, and the grass field is on your left, right even. as you head towards the.
Hold on, I
So-
don't know which one. That's me.
Yeah, so it's down that lane.
This one.
Yeah,
That's what I
follow
was
this.
just
Yeah, follow this dirt road around.
Yeah, all our fields are kind of down that way.
Yeah, and
Going
then
with the missions.
and then take the first right, and then it's on your right as you by you'll see the barbed wire further down, and it's on your right then.
Nope, that's a field. My first right is a field.
Oh, sorry, second right. Ooh, getting stutters.
Yeah, turn there, baby. That's it.
So you didn't need me with the bale forks. You had it all sorted. Ooh, that's not how you do that. That's better.
Much easier to find those sheds here to know which way you go.
So it doesn't give you data on fields you don't own. Okay. Or info, rather. What do we need to do in those fields?
I like your front vehicle.
Yep.
Really? Oh no, we don't own 57. Never mind.
I'm under.
Aiming duck.
Dog.
So we can just go straight in and fertilise, and then what tractors have we got left? You'll do.
Oh, guys, unmute myself. BP's farming.
Mm-hmm. BP's farming.
No, BP's cutting grass. But yes,
Don't move.
46%. I'm going to need more.
I've got the air front tank if you want it, Roy.
No, I'll go and fill this up because it's half empty, and then I
Where
can
are you?
fertilise both fields. Who? Oh, I'm going to the shop. For the dealers, rather.
Also, I've got the front tank if you want it, because I'm using it.
No, I can't. This is Volta, so it's got no 3
Oh,
points
Will
on the
that
front.
pull the spoiler?
Yeah.
Do I swap over then?
Why? What you got the fence?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I get back up there, I'll swap over.
So don't turn around because I come down.
You
Yes,
are.
this is already full, this
Well, that's why I was asking where
this
you
tank
were.
on the front.
So you can do that cotton mission in that field there. Okay, you're about
44. Oh, 64.
you
say
never get
44.
that harvester down here.
You will, yeah. It's
say
beyond that
44 was
you
a-
can go.
I think it was 44 was a cotton one as well.
Hang on. Who changed our
You can't get to 44.
Who changed our colour to pink? Stu?
It's true.
Probably.
But yeah, you can do 64.
Oh, there's the trailer. I may as well sell it while I'm here then, isn't it? Put it into the sell point.
Yeah. And I think there's a bale forks there, or bale forks as well. probably
Pallet
still need
forks.
selling.
Pallet forks.
Well, there was bale forks I dropped off there yesterday when we got the...
I don't have a front loader to pick
Shredder.
them up. Because you can't put a
They're in
front
the
loader.
pot, they're in it already. I
What,
dropped
in
them
the-
in the
oh.
square yesterday.
Okay.
I just never sold them.
Oh, and yes. Does repairing actually do anything? 22.96. No. So, pointless wasting money on repairing stuff. Oh, you don't have to walk out to the sell points now when you got multiple things to sell. That's good.
Good.
Sandy.
That was annoying, that used to be.
Mm-hmm. We need... the hell? Go out to the tractor.
You're still down in the shop.
Yeah. I'm just getting ready to leave now.
Right. Go to the crossroads or the T-junction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get to the farm for you.
Yep.
Use my indicators this afternoon.
Speaking of hamburger, that's probably what I'm gonna have for dinner. About the only thing I.
I'm thinking about throwing in some chicken nuggets. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm
I got KFC and I'm glad because
fuck off.
no, no, you don't understand. I got paid for the job I haven't started yet today. I was able to pay the card, so I get to keep it.
Okay, fine. Since you told that story, I guess I'll let you get away with it.
I got the electric's on, but I still have to pay that bill.
Shit, I gotta pay my cable bill. I'm surprised I still have internet, to be honest. I haven't paid my cable bill since, like, well,
Oh,
I
shit.
paid December's
Meant to-
cable bill, let's put it that way. And January's is already
Meant to trade.
paid tomorrow.
You're back where, Kevin?
I'm still on 63.
Okay. Okay. No, don't do that. Don't want to do that. Drop it. Oh, I thought you were stopping there. I thought that's why you pulled over, so you could stop there.
I have, so I can drop the belt off, the rail off.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Thank you. And I'll just hook this up for you. Okay, thank you.
Oh, the front light's back on it again now.
There's two of them. One's got the front way and one hasn't. That one's the one with the cow wheels, isn't it? Yeah, so... order food in. I kind of
There's a lot of
overspent.
that already.
Yeah, I kind of overspent, so I can't order food in. I'll go into the other field that's already... Curry would go down well. I don't eat curry. I don't. Not my kind of food. Don't like hot,
So what
spicy
do you-
stuff.
The one Englishman that doesn't eat curry.
I don't like spicy stuff. I don't know why. I just never.
Curry's the national food over there.
Yeah.
I don't like it. You know, it's funny. I like spicy food, but I don't like. I don't know. Curry's got this kind of like. It's the combination of sweet and spicy. I don't.
Mhm.
It just tastes funny to me.
Yeah. It's like we had a Chinese one day and it had sweet and sour with it and I tried that. And it's like no.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of sweet and sour.
Mhm.
I like sweet and sour, but I like it. Well, maybe I don't because I like the McDonald's sweetness. You know, the thing you dip your chicken nuggets in.
Yeah.
I use it for French. But you know what I always do? Like I'll go because McDonald's is such a pain. I'll go to McDonald's and I'll want French fries, but I'll want tartar sauce because I like dipping my French fries in tartar sauce or vinegar. They don't have vinegar. But to get tartar sauce, you got to buy a damn fillet of fish because they don't have tartar sauce in packets. You got to scrape the tartar sauce off the fillet of fish. So by that point, I'm just like, screw it, I'll just bring it home. I have tartar sauce in my house.
It's like eating a bag of sugar. What's that, curry or sweet and sour? Curry. I guess the tartar sauce.
Sweet.
What's tartar sauce? I've never had it. What's that taste like?
Tartar sauce is just mayonnaise and relish.
That's what you have with fish.
That's all tartar sauce is.
Never had it.
Real.
Mhm.
It's nice.
No, it's nice. I like it. I like it on everything but fish. Yeah.
See now I'll have to buy some and try it.
Describe it is mayo.
It isn't like fucking
It's mayonnaise and
mayonnaise.
relish. That's
Not
all it is.
not
That's-
mayonnaise. Marmite where it's a fucking. You know, you have to have an acquired taste.
No,
Oh.
it's mayonnaise and relish mixed together. That's what tartar. At least that's what it is over here. That's what tartar sauce is. I mean, I make my own most of the time. Most of the time, I'll make it. In fact, most of the time I do make it myself. Take a big scoop of mayonnaise, chop up some pickles, throw it in there, mix it up, done. Tartar sauce.
Oh, okay.
They'll put cream of tartar in it to make it like thick, right? To make it. You know what I mean? But that's where the word cream of tartar comes from.
Sweet and sour. The only nice thing is sweet chili. I don't like chili.
Ramen noodles. I like a good spicy ramen. But our ramen over here compared to what you guys get
Yeah.
over here, it's just pressed noodles and flavored salt. Because we don't have any actual pieces.
This field's done.
That field 65 that I just did, that's all cut. Just needs to be raked. I'm cutting back. We're doing that for silage.
We are.
You're gonna do it for bales.
Yeah.
Do we have something to wrap them with?
Do we
We're
have?
gonna-
Did we send the wrapper? No, it was a leased wrapper, wasn't it? We don't.
Yeah, it was at least one.
Well, yeah, we can lease the wrapper in again.
Well, get the cool baler wrapper. You know what I mean? If you're just gonna sell them. Baler wrapper on it. Nope. Stop doing that. Stop. Go back. Go back.
That doesn't need 140. Yeah,
You just rented something out of the shop, right?
yeah, it's down at the farm shop, but this tractor will be required for it, so I will take the. My bad. Hang on, you stay there. I'll go this way. I need the New Holland for the tanks, but that's fine. Drop you there. Drop you there, and this tractor's all ready for you, BP, whenever you want the baler. Ooh. Whoa, brakes, they don't work. Steering, slow it. See, I wouldn't be against a nice shuttle control where the brake is the fucking brake. That would be nice. No, if you, like, when you change reverse, the different direction, if you slam on the brake before you do so, your brake becomes your accelerator and you carry on going in the...
See, what I do is I use it. I have discovered that it works the way that I normally use it. So if I'm moving less than, say, 20 miles an hour, I'll just click it in and let it slow down. And then, you know what I mean? That's how I do it. Because that's how I've always used it.
Yeah.
It isn't instant like it used to be, where it would just immediately throw you in a reverse. But
Whoa, what the hell? Didn't work then.
But I also, except for yesterday, for some reason, I tend to remind myself to take my foot off the controls to do it. Because drive control would work. You know, you could be in cruise control, flip it in reverse, and it would happily.
How's my FPS? There you go. It's up there on screen. I get anything between 48 and 60.
I'm doing 56.
But that's inside the cab, outside of the vehicle. Anything up to 60, 58 to 60. Because inside the cab uses a lot more memory. CPU usage.
You don't want to use this pile, do you, to pile the grass?
No,
we got the baler wrapper.
Yeah, it's down at the store ready to be brought up, but you can bring it up with anything, but it's the Fendt that will have to be used to run it, because it requires 140 horsepower.
Okay.
Okay, a little centering spring is the business.
Yeah,
and
and
go on and leave and just let the wheel come back on its own. I just can't do it in any of the other farms because it's either all or none. So at least this one I can set it.
Can I send you through the LGS?
Yes. Yeah, that's what. Well, the profiler. Yeah. Yeah. I got mine. Mine's at 50 now. Was it better?
I think I got mine at 100. I'm not sure. Might actually not. Yeah. Let's let me check. Where's I?
I don't know what mine's set at.
Logitech. Options, profiler, no one. That's not the one. It's that one. Centering spring 4-stan is 100, yeah. In fact, everything's 100 apart from my rotation, which is 208. So maybe I need to. But then I guess because I use the same profile for everything.
Yeah, that could be.
So I've never.
The only thing I don't have I have one profile for project cars that I use for like Wreckfest, and I have my ATS and ETS profiles, although they're exactly the same. One farm sim profile for all the farm sim, although I may not be able to do that anymore because with 17 not having centering spring. And the only one I have special for racing is I have two. I have Automobilista and I have iRacing because they both do force feedback completely different.
900 gives you an arm workout. I've never ran 900 on anything.
900 is great for trucking and racing. It's not so. At least for me, it just makes the steering too slow. And
In fact,
Especially farm sim.
I think
if you had a
280 is the
knob,
most
I
I've
had a
ever
knob.
run.
Like
Go
I
on,
run,
sorry.
I run 500 in rallycross racing on iRacing, 450 on project cars, 900 on every other kind of racing, 900 on ETS, Wreckfest, and then 450 on farming.
So I'm running here. I think it's 80 spring, 900 arm on the chair, and eat munching with my other hand.
Which is weird because your motors are way stronger than the motors in these D27.
You see,
Just
I
go around the corner and let go of the steering wheel straight,
steering.
nice and fast.
Right.
exactly that's how I like to do it as well. And normally I have
The farm there.
normally I'm on a 180-degree rotation. I like really sensitive wheels, or my wheel to be really sensitive. So, 1 degree and the vehicle will start turning.
Yeah, it's F1 steering, right?
Yeah.
I could never get you. I mean, I've run 180 on some of the Codemaster F games, but I could never. Like, I know it's supposed to be that snappy, but it always felt. I never got comfortable with it. I shit at F anyway. Not really my kind of racing, but unless it was, the race stars, the go kart one. That one was alright. That one was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. So that's all raked. Somebody gonna go bail it, or?
Yeah, I'm bringing the baler back.
Oh.
What tractor you got, BP?
I've got I'm in the favorite right now. That's the only one that'll run it.
Okay, well, I'll drop it off in the field for you then.
Well, no,
We
you
can
can come.
hook
You
up
can
to-
do it. You can do it. It's fine.
No, come on, Roy.
No, I've only got the little Valtra. So I said I'll drop it off for you.
That's the side of the road you should be on.
Who puts a collidable hedge there?
Did that like you?
Oh, there's an arsehole.
Gotta be the map maker. You're probably annoyed with him now, aren't you?
I am very annoyed with him. Oh,
We didn't get any more players in here.
Sorry,
it's
I was
okay.
on the wrong. I was on the wrong side of it.
So was I earlier when David was coming up.
Yeah, I just gave out to him for being on the wrong side of the road, so it's not his right, so-
right behind where I was supposed to go. But at least I'm only driving the tractor, so this front is.
Yeah, that fence moves along quite rapidly.
Does that actually work? No, it doesn't. I was just wondering if I put it in reverse, if the backwards arrow would light up.
Let's see.
Right, I'll leave this here for. I was collecting bales and
Okay.
I'm going to do that cotton mission in 64. What was not to do?
The 6R with the camera mod makes the whole cab super bouncy.
There you go, mate.
I haven't tried the mod. The camera mod.
I haven't tried any tractor mods at all.
No.
Oh, you mean with just the camera mod itself?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't tried that either.
No.
Potatoes in field 9 for 2.5, nearly 3 grand.
We do. Well,
What's your favourite thing?
we've got baling mission. We got.
Oh, it does work.
Silage bales. No. More silage bales. Maybe 8. Another one. So we could actually, while we're leasing that, we could actually do 3 silage bale missions as well, if we wanted.
Is that 3 silage ones, yeah?
Yeah. And that would be 12k or just over. Nearly 13k.
So it'll take us up to nearly 100k then.
We can do that because then we can buy ourselves
Oh,
How much
silage.
is that baler? How much is that baler to buy?
That baler to buy is 76,000.
So I'd be nearly sell the other one and buy one of them.
Can you do straw?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, it'll. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll take that down to the in this one, and we'll get rid of that baler, and then when we've got.
So yeah, it'll still do the straw, it just doesn't wrap it.
Okay.
it'll just drop off the.
And it will do hay, and it won't wrap the hay.
What's that? The voucher's there for you to use.
It'll wrap anything grass. I think it'll wrap hay.
I'm not sure if it does it turn the hay into silage. It does.
I think so. Yeah.
So. So there's a question.
Have we got
Ducky
have
does.
we got a hay mission there that we can try it out on?
We do. So there's a question for you, Ducky. Does the coon this coon baler, when wrapping hay, will it turn it into silage?
You can drop there, BP.
It says it does it all over. Loose straw, grass and hay into convenient bales. The bale wrapper packs the grass bales into a foil. But it says grass bales, but does it distinguish
sure it
between a
does,
grass
yeah.
and a hay?
I think it does. We can try it out. We can do a hay mission. and
Yeah, there's a
see.
couple of them. A couple of hay missions.
As far as I know, they've done that so it doesn't wrap. So I could be wrong.
I swear I'm going to buy my dog a stick of dynamite and stick it up her ass.
Oh God! Don't say that on the stream. I made that mistake.
Oops, too
Don't get
late.
letters.
Oh, she stinks.
You'll miss her when she's gone, Ryan. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah.
I miss bad every day. All the shit that used to annoy the crap out of me from him. I miss the yap and the being afraid of everything and all that stuff. But I miss it all. He was a great dog. I miss him. So let's go forward. Thank you. You are picking these up right behind me, so
Yeah. I have
Okay.
2 more to get out. I need to
I
get
just
another
didn't
2.
want to leave it right in front of a row that I was going to have to. Oh shit! It's not going to work anyway. Screw it. Just
Back in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Well. May as well leave this tractor down here just in case. So I may as well take those, all the baling missions actually, isn't it?
You can, yeah. That's
Except
my last one there, no?
Okay.
this one's that one's just to take hay bales, and that one is to do silage bales, and this one is to do hay bales as well.
To make sure that we remember what ones we have to do hay and silage so we get the right amount.
Yep. Well, if we will focus on doing the hay bales first, I guess,
Yeah.
because
No, you can just cut the grass and all.
yeah, we could just go through.
They don't give out the big M as a mission thing, do they?
Um,
No, I've never got it as a mission.
Not sure.
You would think if you did enough of them at some point, the law of averages would say you would get.
Well, it depends. Because if you got that on the mission with the multiple missions, I'd never cash that mission.
47, 53, 51 and 53, that's up this end, isn't it? 51, 53, yeah. That's back there.
Where are you?
I'm going behind the farm.
No, you're behind me.
Yeah.
Because I just came down the farm road. I'm going up to something.
Just heard a mower fire up.
Yeah, I'm doing 51, mowing it. I'll go around mowing all the fields and then
We'll have to TED some of them and
yeah.
straight into the road.
Mhm.
Floating bill.
Yeah, I had one of them a minute ago. At least it didn't roll away. So,
Do you want me to lease in another mower for anyone?
no, I'd say work away. Well,
Because there is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fields that have got to be mowed.
maybe you should have just taken it more with one of them. Not at the moment. You may as well cut away. Because
Yeah.
I'm still getting bales, and we'll have to TED it then as well.
Mhm. Well, I don't know if this is the one that's got to be tedded, or if it can be raked. 51 is yeah, tedded. So 51, and what about the one that's behind it? Is to do so. So 51 is for tedding. Okay.
So 50 and 51 are TED then, is it?
No, just 51.
They're all floating.
There.
Or is it just just having a weird thing with shadow? Maybe
No,
it's
it's not. I'll have a look, because I know there was one floating when I was collecting it. I'll have a look. What see if they're floating for me.
I don't know. It's getting proper frigid in this room. I may not be. It's seeming like breath.
Oof.
Have to get a big heavy car.
For 10 windows. I better off setting this room on fire. It's cheaper. No, stop. Stop.
And I bet in the summer that room will be red hot.
Oh, it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
It's hot as
Maybe
fuck in the
you'll
summer.
Maybe you'll have to reconsider your computer.
Yeah, maybe. But let me tell you something. Right now, I'll take hot. Hot would be great. I
Yeah.
would love some hot. And you remind me I said that. When it's hot. God, it's so hot here. I can't stand there when it's cold. I'm from New England. I get to do that. I'm just old and I'm sick of being... I'm old and cold. Somebody take me in.
Someone is recording him say that, right?
I'm saying. Just out live on the stream. Adopt the BP. Mostly house trained.
You don't hear that every day.
Mostly house trained.
You want to wrap up in a blanket. I am that cold. I mean, it is ridiculously cold in this house.
Yeah, and we've got 50 and 55 tomorrow. But then
If you
Day
added
after,
up
it's
the
supposed to be
temperature
25.
from today and yesterday, it wouldn't come to 55.
I don't know. We were 12 degrees over here.
Oh God, heat wave.
Yeah. For this time of
I don't
year, it's weird.
Did you have enough for a bale? No.
I did not.
So rise in field 51.
It needs to be raked first. Hold on, I got it. The cold's making me have to, every 5 minutes.
No, there's Kevin back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Field 51 for Tedding.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a rake you've got on.
Oh, yeah. There's Teddy down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be nice is if they made, hopefully, maybe a mod will come out where that PDA mod that would update. If they made it so it would update once, but only when you first come in. So any grass fields that are grass fields would be grass fields.
Yeah, you can't see him doing that because that was only the overlay like you get in the escape menu,
Yeah.
which the PDA itself, how much trouble it is to take a picture of PDA,
Yep, I do.
so I can't see the game updating itself.
But then when you consider Minecraft has managed to do it with map mods.
Yeah, but
Map
Minecraft
mods.
is much more advanced in fact. They both come out at the same time.
Exactly. Just one's Java.
One's Java and one's programmed to obviously can't find somebody to program to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's not because we're on missions, I'm actually giving silage bales
You are?
to the mission.
Shit. That ain't good.
Well, no, it makes
Well,
no
yeah,
difference.
it's just taking them off the...
It just means that we'll have extra to sell at the end.
Yeah.
Um,
And we will know that they're ours then, so
yeah,
whatever
so
bales are left
we
over.
Have 19, we have 19% of 19 done. Or
Okay.
51.
So it should be, that should be across
We
all
have
of them.
We have 55% of field 53 done.
53, that's a silage field.
That's Irish field, so the bales I've sold have gone into that one.
Good.
Actually, look, now, saying it's not giving me any money. So there's a tip for you, if you have a mission up and don't fucking give your sell point what it's looking for in the mission.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't want to get a great, be waiting for a great demand and get one while you're in the midst of a mission.
No. I haven't had a great demand yet.
I don't know, is there great demand still?
I don't know. What the hell, that's weird. Apparently it doesn't use this end of the field. Okay. Field boundary needs fixing in this field. 53. You know that small field?
Is it?
Yeah, you know that small field? That used to be at the back of the sheds in 17 with the barbed wire next to it. That's straight down there.
52.
Yeah, that's it straight past 50.
Alright, no, that's 51. Alright, 53, right. And 50, so 51 and 53, yeah?
Yeah, 53 is silage, 51 is hay. So don't head this field that I'm doing now.
So I can go back up to the farm there again.
What I should have done is gone straight to the next field that needed tedding and...
But No, it makes no difference really. Like, because what's happened is we can cut our. We have another grass field somewhere, do we? Or is it only the one grass field we had?
That was the only one.
Well, like you can keep a mission open, so you just wait for the grass to grow back and then
Yeah.
make hay and give them bales, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a way of making money with that now that you could just take grass fields and make silage bales,
Mm-hmm.
sell them, make your money in need, and then do hay later on.
Yep. That's better. It's quieter inside the cab.
Right, so. Did you bring the windrower? No, you left it there.
No, I left it up there. I picked the tether up instead.
So useless, Kevin. You could have put the windrower or the tether on the front.
I've got the tank on the front.
Oh, you're in the New Holland.
Yeah. I like my New Hollands.
I noticed. I want them to bring the T4 back.
Yeah, I like my I like the T4. And it's like they have fucking small tractors now, like.
Uh-huh.
The T4 is a lovely little tractor.
It would work perfect on this map. T4. T5.
Lindemann,
Yeah.
or not Lindemann, what was that? The green we set up.
Or just bring out the Classics DLC and then I'll just go, there you go, there's your starting equipment, away you go. Have fun.
No.
On this map it would actually work.
Newbie. Yeah, on this map it would work. I'm better on newbie.
Uh-huh.
That was a nightmare. A year to do a field.
A year just to get to the sell point. Where are you going? To the sell point?
Give it the incentive to get new equipment.
That was the idea. Do you definitely learn to appreciate the more powerful tractors, even if
Oh,
it
yeah.
was only, you know,
Yeah,
even if it was the
don't care,
T6. Well, you definitely appreciated the T4 over what you originally started with.
You appreciate anything over what you...
That's true.
If you could have found a way to give you a pair of shoes, you would have.
Yep.
Little Peter starts making maps and you get a pitchfork and a bucket.
Yeah. or a or he'll just give you a trowel.
What's the next one that needs tedding?
Pass.
Nothing at the moment, but we want to test. I don't know, is BP still sitting in the tractor? We want to test. Will that pick up hay and leave it as hay?
So it needs raking.
I'm raking.
Okay. Wow, 53 is actually quite a big field. There again, compared to 51, yeah, it's definitely a big field.
Yeah, there's some nice little big fields to try.
Hmm. In fact, I think when I'd done this in 17, this one actually gave a nice amount of bales.
I just remember, like in giant, you probably have as much space as what you have in between their fields.
Hmm.
Whereas these are all packed together.
Yeah. I can see myself going up and dealing with a couple of kids soon who should be asleep, and they sound like they're trying to kill each other.
One of them is at school tomorrow.
Yep.
I gotta go. It's too freaking cold in here. Sorry.
It's okay.
Plus, it's leaving his door open is making my furnace run all the time. So it's just the purpose of keeping it so cold in here in the first place. But thanks, it was fun.
Yep.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when the sun's back out and it's a little warmer.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
You know. The question is, will this override the grass that's in here for the...
Yeah, it will do.
Well, let's
will.
know. We got one straw bale in the grass field.
How much percentage have you got in there? That's grass.
59.
Yeah, it should over. There again, it might not because it's
Sure, if it
it's over
does.
50%.
If it doesn't, it just gives us a straw bale. It's fine.
Uh-huh. Ooh, 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 wow. What the hell? Lag spike. Okay. Are we done now? Jeez.
trees.
Trees. There's, I'm in like 20 miles up above the map looking down. I was watching when I got to the end, so I could lift the thing.
Now's the question. Let's bring it down as grass.
It's rich.
Bring it down as grass.
It's picking it up as grass, is it?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's because I've already got 59% in there in grass.
Well, possibly, yeah. Maybe just keeping it as grass because it's.
If it doesn't, then the
You
Vulture.
didn't sell the other one yet, did you?
No, the Vulture's down at the shop with the our round baler in the
Yeah,
cell trigger.
yeah, it's alright. It's doing it to say now.
Let's see if it
because
wraps
when
it.
it comes out, we want to see what it wraps as.
Yeah.
As in, will it wrap it as, or not wrap it as hay? Just spit it out the same as it would with the straw bale. Well, it's not spinning anyway, so
No.
wrapping. Yeah, that's grand, so that does that right.
Okay, so we can sell the other baler
So like,
at some
that,
point.
how much did you say that was? 76,000, is it?
Yeah,
Does that mean it's actually that much more than the other balers, or the other round balers?
you just need 140 horsepower to run it, that's all. But other than that, you know, and we started off with that with the fence. We bought that in.
Alright, I see where you mean about your field definition.
Mm-hmm. Simple fix, but yeah. But this is why we're testing, right?
Exactly. We should really get a front mower as well if we're doing all these grass commissions.
Yeah, yeah, that'd make it a lot more easier. But then we'd have to sell one of the Vultras and replace it with a new tractor that's got a 3-point.
Would this tractor hold? This one has a 3-point.
What is it?
The Massey.
Yeah, yeah, that would run it. Because it's 130.
That.
Would it actually? What's the
We
front
can try
weight?
it.
Front weight requires 70 and that one requires 80, so that's 150 horses.
We
Combined.
can try it. If not, we can get different. Or can we upgrade them any bit?
The Massey can be upgraded to 130. Because it's currently
What
not
is
upgraded.
We'll see, we can try it anyway. Actually, no, probably not, because it was struggling up the hills in 46 yesterday with just that more.
Yeah, so 105. Yeah, so we'd best sell off one of the Vultras when we've got more money and replace it with a
We have 86,000 now. I know you want to buy a baler, but
well, we got a Vultra and the baler down at the shop, so we'll end up with whatever
can we sell the two of them?
we could.
Do we
But
have
the
a spare
two
tractor? Well, where's the fence?
on the baler
Does that have a? Does that have?
that has a front load. Yeah, both of the New Hollands are the New Holland and the Fence are our front loaders, and the Massey I think is a front loader.
All right, no, but does it have? Or not?
This Fentai front loader.
This isn't.
Point does.
Yeah. Or the Massey, Fence, and New Holland are front load. 3 points.
Right. But
3
the
points, yeah.
Yeah.
The Fent won't.
The Fent would run the
Fent is the only one that can run the baler.
Yeah. So we bear off getting rid of both Vultras then, and just buying another
Buying one
powerful
bigger one.
tractor. Yeah.
New Holland.
New Holland. No, we got a New Holland. Go with something else.
Expensive JD, no.
No, because the JD is doesn't have a front 3-point, the cheapest one.
They're not a refurbishment.
Not the cheap, and it's a medium sized
Well,
tractor.
Massey, New Holland case. What's case? Their one that cases is about 200, 240.
Let's see. That's all low. We'd have to go
don't
into
have a
medium.
case.
Yeah, 98,000. That one would be 170 horsepower without upgrade.
And
Upgraded would go to
98,000, is it?
Yeah.
I forget that, so.
That would be the case Pro.
That and the front mower.
In
Front
fact,
mower's
that
only
would
11 grand for the pottinger, I think.
well, that would actually run the fucking front and the butterfly setup.
Yeah, but that's expensive if we just buy the...
Oh yeah,
front
not for now. I mean later
go-
on.
But yeah, but just buy the front, because the front will go with that one. Gives you an extra 3 meters,
Yeah.
which doesn't sound a lot, but nearly doubles your size.
We don't own this baler I'm using, do we?
No.
No, but we're going to buy one of them. But that's I said, what did you say, right? We get 20,000 out of these when we do it. Plus,
Yeah.
plus we have all the bales. We'll have the extra bales. Plus we'll have whatever bales I've sold already, which went onto the mission. We can always take a loan if we need to. Like, we're better off rejigging our equipment.
Yeah.
So we're going to be horse breeding contractors.
Yeah. Did you ever find the horse box, no? Or whatever trailer you had for them?
I didn't. I bought them in. I didn't use a trailer whatsoever
Alright.
because it was like, may as well just pay the cost to get them up because you can only do 2 at a time, can't you? And then,
I know there's a nice trailer. Actually, I know there's 2 nice trailers.
well, we'll have to get
We
the
have
the
one,
nice.
but there's Farmer Andy released the
Oh, is that the one?
17th. It's on Mod Hub. No, it's not. Yeah, it's on Mod Hub.
Okay.
That takes horses. I think it takes 6 horses.
Okay, so that's 2 loads basically.
Or the one I had out of the in-game one that I modded does. That one does 6s. No, how many cows does it take? Yeah, 6, I think.
Well, either one. Yours would probably be better.
The Joskin one.
Yep, we'll use yours.
Fleagles, that's what I'm thinking of. Fleagle. The only thing with the Fleagle is you could use it for pallets. Because it has the ramp, and as far as I know, I haven't tried it out, but in 17, you could drive up the ramp.
Yeah.
And you can take the roof off, so you can get the smaller tractors actually up into it, if I remember rightly. So you can, or even just shove all the pallets in along. So it might be worth. I know it's not the mod, but well, either is going to be a mod.
Yeah.
You might have a look at the Farmer Andy one and see, because that's better, as in that should be able to be used as carrying stuff as well.
Right, I'll go and.
How many horses do we have anyway?
We have 6. No, 8.
Yeah, so that would be perfect size.
I got 6 horses.
Is it 6? Oh yeah, 6. Yeah, because it was 300,000 profit that we'd get from them, or money that we'd make.
Yeah, so to be worth getting that before we're selling them.
Yep.
But like, that's only going to be 20 grand or whatever I said, 20, 30 grand to buy.
Should have just left this up here, shouldn't I?
Did I see
Anyway.
you in your bailing, Kevin?
Aye, what was that?
No, did I see you in here? No?
No, I'm on 50.
Oh, you're still on the other one, yeah?
So
Yeah.
once you've bailed that one, you can go straight into the one that
You
53.
can go straight into the one below.
Yeah,
And,
that
and
one's
that's
silage, right, that one.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's one silage on this one anyway.
Oh
that's
yeah.
fine, 'cause all we'll do is we'll just pick them all up and flog them. They'll just take them off the appropriate field.
Yep.
Sure, we have 55% of this field already done. Like.
Plus we'll The case will go a bit faster than 26 miles an hour.
Does it? Are you buying that? Are you?
Yeah, I'm taking the Volta in, and no, that's not the way into the shop, and getting rid of both Voltras. Because the Voltras originally was brought in so they could do the spraying, but of course they can't do the front tank.
But if we're doing all this contracting, you're better off with something with a bit of, especially when we're doing all the grass missions.
Yeah.
Like you need with the 2 mowers and the baler, you need something with a bit of power.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like that should cover anything. We should never need anything bigger than that.
No.
Like a Hull 170 may be upgraded a small bit if needs to be, but
They said it can be upgraded to 200, can't it, right?
The 2 Summit. So that
it goes
would.
up to 240, I think.
Ooh,
There we go.
rich.
Mhm. For now.
So does
It goes up to 261 tops out of 261.
But that's a serious amount of money, I'd say.
45,000.
Yeah, we just do this for no reason.
Mhm.
So is that the 2 tractors and the baler sold?
It is
So if you buy the Vulture, what do we have left then?
the
Or buy
case.
the case, what do
That's
we
the case bought.
134.
put down?
Right then. Streaming.
Then
115.
Yep. So we can buy a baler as well. Because that's.
Well, do you want to buy the baler? So get Kevin to just finish his off, empty it completely, and then bring in new baler. And what do we left then if we get the new?
There you go.
well,
So
this one's empty
40,000.
anyway. I'll
Have
just
we
empty
enough to get the bale stacker?
The bale stacker. That's a pain in the ass, that bale stacker though.
Do you want me to return this baler then?
Oh, the auto loader, you mean?
Yeah.
That's 40,000. So we need.
Yes, we don't quite have enough. Right, we'll hold on to that, but you can return the baler. So if Kevin's
Actually,
finished with it.
Yeah,
We
I've
do.
just emptied it out.
We do
So
have
I'll
enough.
the cars up and
There we go. We had just enough. It's
So that
39,000.
So no, just return them, but you'll have to go down to the shop to buy or to bring it back.
Yeah,
are you bringing the other one back, Roy?
I can't.
No, we'll have to go down to the shop and get him because
Okay, do you want to return this one then?
Which is at the baler.
baler
Yeah.
and the stacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and the
And then
stacker.
I'll come down and fetch that one.
Okay.
Because we may as well, there's no point in paying out more rental on them. See, all that money is gone now, Kevin. We're 600.
I can't reset that until you've unhooked from it.
Okay.
Are
There you
you
go.
still in the shop, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Have a look.
There, no.
Yeah, because if I hadn't brought the fucking the rear mower down, I would have been able to bring the baler or something up.
Right. I know, Scott. I'm sure it's as easy.
Can't you hook the rear mower onto the front one on together?
No, because it's side.
No, they don't. It's the butterfly that goes together. We don't have the butterfly. The double one is 50 odd grand.
Right, let's see, what field do I need to go to? 47, 37.
So is that
47.
tether hours and the rake?
As far as I know, yeah. All the equipment is ours now, right? Is that? Do we have anything else?
The only thing that we've gone low now is the lime spreader.
Alright. Coming into the shop there, right? So
Yeah.
stay where you are.
Yeah, I've just backed up so you can get in. 47 is over there, so okay, 47 is back up past 40. It's that, the fields that we was doing yesterday.
40 across the way is one of the fields we're doing, no?
40?
Did you take that mission? Yeah, 40, the big grass field in front of you. Beside
Oh,
you.
it is. Yep. It's for hay.
Is it for hay?
Yep. So I'll go and mow that one.
That while you're here, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to come in.
Yeah. press my hat switch to put my indicator on like I do in ATS. Yeah.
Use your
Tapped me.
Alright,
It tapped me into the combine.
I have mine. I have mine set the same as ETS, the paddles.
Right, so I'll go and finish them fields off.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ahead of you with the start clicking fails.
Okay.
I need to get in first before you do that. Thank you.
Just this thing doesn't have anything inside to be your indicators.
Field boundaries on this one need sorting out as well. That's fine.
That's the good way of doing the missions, is that you get to play with all the fields without actually having to buy them.
I'll just have to bring the field boundary overlay up and go over them properly. Plus this is a huge field, isn't it? 40.
40 is big, yeah.
That was just for grass, isn't it? Grass bales or hay bales or silage bales.
Hey,
Hey, so it's headed. Well, heading doesn't take that long, really.
no. It takes less time than mowing. It's just one extra step, isn't it? That's all.
Yeah. Well, you'll fly with that more now. Fuck it, your stream's very slow. You're only getting the stuff in the shop department, you might think.
No, I'm in the field according to mine.
Well, no, I passed you down there, but I'm back up picking up stuff and you're driving around the shop.
Oh, okay. No,
You just hooked up the...
you need to refresh your stream, the stream, I guess.
Yeah, 'cause on mine I'm already mowing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking just...
Right, now I can go in cab.
Fuck, I was like 5 minutes behind you. Yeah, you're actually... You've just finished your first lap there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess a tablet auto refreshes all the time or something then. Maybe, I don't know. Because it's...
That seems strange. That'd be that fair. Unusual. Where are you, Kevin?
Behind you.
Alright, that's good. I thought I'd seen you, but I wasn't sure because I was messing with the screen. I just wanted to make sure you weren't on the way down.
Nah.
Ooh. Sudden lag spike then. I hope I haven't got a Windows update trying to come through.
So I haven't had no spikes, so... You know what Windows like for their updates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just seen it on your stream then.
I can turn the FPS counter off, I don't need that up. So I came out of cab to reduce the FPS in case it's... But it can't... I don't know. Just...
So I'm getting 54, 55 FPS out of the cab.
I'm getting 55, 40, mid-50s in cab.
I'm getting, yeah, about the same, 56, 55, up between 55 and 60 outside the cab.
I think cutting the grass, because the last day when I was cutting it, I thought half of it, like I was looking and there was a whole section of it, it was just bare. I was going to say to you that there was no grass windrow there. And all the shot that Nick you in, so I know it was that multiplayer thing. The other way, it used to be 14 17 as well, that would be you wouldn't necessarily see the texture change.
Yeah.
But,
Maybe.
like, the grass was gone, but it was just a blank green grass texture. And then next time I came around, it came back. It came in, and I was the one cutting the grass. Like.
Yeah, so whatever's in your baler, you'll finish that bale off first. I had 26% of hay.
And it
just
just finished hay, did it?
Yeah. So it's whatever's in there, it won't override it until that bale's out.
Alright, I think it's under 10%, possibly. Did I read that somewhere? Or heard that somewhere?
Don't know.
I know if it's under 1%.
No more picking up a load of grass and then just getting the last, or a load of straw and just getting that last 100.
No. I know under...
Of a value, but like, if you do it with straw and then you pick up the last 100 in grass and then bale it and make silage, or wrap it and make silage.
I know in the combine it has to be below below 1%, and then it will overwrite.
Right.
Otherwise it won't harvest.
Alright. You're still both in the fields, yeah.
Yeah. Is that you going up the lane then?
Yeah, I'm just turned into the lane there.
Yeah.
From there, well, I suppose you're only a field over, aren't you?
Yeah, there's...
Because that field with those 3 fields, like you're on the last one and it's big, it stretches over a fair bit. Yes, I found out I hadn't actually mapped the button for my arm, so I did today.
So you can't honk away now,
I can honk away now, yeah. Not very loud though, I could do it in air horn,
Ah. See, I don't map the horn to anything, I just use the keyboard for the...
Well, when I was eating earlier, I had my mic.
That is
muted.
weird.
What?
It seems to be... I don't know if it's an update trying to go on or what. Or if it's a vast fucking being, you know, its typical self. Yeah. You know, because the last time I was playing and I said to you I'm getting lag and it could be a vast, and then when I had done I disabled a vast, and then when we was done I tried to update a vast and the first part didn't update but the second part was update went yeah there's an update, and I had to fucking restart the computer then. But then I also had a Windows update on top of that. So, and the vast shouldn't try to update while you're running a game. That's why it's got gaming mode. But
Supposedly.
yeah, wow.
Yeah, because I've never had issues over on that field.
No, and I've mowed this field in the past, and I've never had problems.
I've done it in 19.
I haven't done it in 19. I've done it in 17. But
No, I done it in 19 when you changed them to grass.
mhm.
When you tried it when you put it into grass that time, I had done it in grass.
Yep. And Peter did it in yeah, he done it in soybean, right up to the hedges, all the way around. It's going all quiet. The kids must have finally dropped off.
Fun in the morning.
Oh yeah. Reminds me. Got to put the phone on charge for the alarms. Make sure that they're switched on. Set the make sure the computer alarms are set as well. Back to the routines.
Done that last night. We set all my 5 alarms for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I always set the phone and both computers. So if I don't hear the phone, the computer will. If one of the computers will wake me up, and I have to physically get up to stop it. So it's like, yeah, once I'm out of bed, it's like, yeah, that's it. I'm awake.
I have 5 of them on the phone, so when I press snooze or press off instead, it comes back on again in 10 minutes
Mhm.
or 15 minutes. So 47, 0, 53, 86%, 37, 0, 51, 20, 45 is 68, 0, 15, and 18, 4. A long way to go yet before we make it.
Mhm. It's always when I'm facing that way. It's either when I'm facing the store, facing up that way, and it starts doing a lag spiky thing, and it's weird.
Oh, you didn't change the store on this, did you?
No. I only changed one building, which was the building next to the store, but I'm not literally looking at that. That isn't even in my view. It's when I'm looking across towards the lane and down that way, towards the old sheep farm. But
Alright.
I don't know. I
I
reckon.
can't put stuff up in the yard because we should be getting like every time we pass the yard. That was the case.
Mhm. I think it's personally. I think it's fucking Avast going. Yeah, let's.
That's what you do. You're fucking all over the place.
Because if it was that, it would be affecting me every time, and it's not affecting me every
Are
time.
you losing? Are you losing FPS? Or
Oh, there it is again. No, FPS was staying the same.
yeah, but there has to be something background. So
Yeah. No. When I look towards the farm and there it's 54 to
I'm driving
60.
up to the road to the farm now, and I'm getting 50 in cab.
But it also happened on the other field as well, didn't it? So I reckon there's something going on in the background, and so just a note to self: when you decide if you decide to stream on a night, fucking turn Avast off altogether. Probably the best thing to do.
Found it easier just to delete the Vast.
Yeah. Do you have an antivirus on your computer?
No.
That's why I won't delete Avast.
That's dodgy. You need something,
Everything
Yeah.
I've put on this,
especially if you follow those sites that Dan gives you.
I haven't been to the ones Dan sends me. But I try to send
I-
him to some of them, but he keeps saying no. That
So Dan does send you links then to these sites. That one.
Why would I be sending links?
Keeps them all for himself.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Hard it.
Stop at the hedge.
Going up to 40. Watch out for the trees. Just saying. You are getting. If you follow the road, you will get rather close to them.
I'm trying to get out of the. I managed to get the. Because it falls the bales are rolled up to the hedge.
Let me check
So I
Avast.
was driving close to the hedge and I managed to get the pickup thing stuck in the hedge.
Close you. The hell? I don't want to actually open Avast. I want to do updates. Oh, checking for virus definitions. Check for updates.
Yeah, I had that yesterday. David. When you come
Yeah,
off
we
the
had-
field, then come back on, it'll be down the bottom by the hedge.
Alright, because we had, myself and Peter had one yesterday.
There you go, just picked it up now.
I picked it up about 10 foot ahead of where I was trying to pick it up.
Yeah.
Myself and Peter had one yesterday that we were driving through.
I've just left 2 right there for you.
I
Side
couldn't,
by
get the
side.
angle, I couldn't get the angle to get him.
Alright, and I'll let you off then.
So I said, seeing as there was more up here, there was no point in
Trying to get them.
pressuring myself to turn around to get them.
There.
Did you have
Do
something
that.
going on in the background?
No, it's got automatic update and enable streaming update. What?
You have a lovely clean desktop.
I know.
I'm running out of room on my desktop there. And I have 2 screens, which makes it worse. My worst screen.
Disable until I restart the computer. Go away. You have some notifications. Anti-exploit shield is off. Yes, because I've just turned it off. Go away. Right, where am I going now? What field? 40's done. 45.
What's going to be on
50.
40? Is that going to be Teddy door?
That's A.
That has to be tedded and thing, yeah.
So there's no fields down this and that need to be no. 15 is
Done with the shop.
yep, that one. So I'll go and do 15. Anything else down this end? 45 and 37. 37's up here, there, and 45 is
Yeah.
there. So
Up there.
47 and 45 are up there, so I'll do 15 and
47 is done we done yesterday, yeah. And 45 is beside it, isn't it?
45 is...
Or
45 is...
45 in the middle, is that on the middle road?
That's on the middle road. So going up the lane, then you go into 44. So 37 and 15. 37 is tedding and 15 is silage bales. So I'll do 15 first. And then I'll go and do 37 after that.
So I like this selling point, it's easy to drive up on, it's not too high, but you just ram into it. So it gives extra turn.
You know, all this time now I'd been actually driving in cab. Or when I had been driving in cab, and I've only just noticed there's a mirror right there. It's funny. Not that it's much use, but maybe if there's a trailer day it might be useful, I don't know. Field 15.
Pressing that button all the time to do it.
Open tab.
Oh, contract 53 is finished.
Contract 53.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm still bailing on.
Oh, and that answers that you're still bailing and it's not kicking you out. Right, coming up there, right, make sure I'm right side. Oh. Where are you?
I'm in the field. This is 15.
I thought 15 was the other side. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking I was on the main road, I'm not, yeah.
Round pals aren't ideal for this field.
Which, why? They're all rolling off.
Yeah, they're all down the bottom edge.
Easier to
That's
pick
easy, yeah.
Mind you, it took so many solid bales down to you, David.
I took some already, yeah.
The bars, so that's probably why it's saying.
All I can say anyway, right, is these grass missions definitely work.
Yep.
Were they on the release version, the grass fields?
Yes they are.
That before, or did you change them before you put it up?
I did, because Riverview didn't. And
Oh,
I,
it was
because,
Riverview you changed after it was up, is it?
yeah. Because I thought it was going like in 17 where you couldn't have missions on grass fields. So what happened, see, this is why you should play the default maps before you start modding your own map, so you're aware of what happens, what works and what doesn't, what's new, what isn't. You know,
Yeah, 'cause
what's
they
changed.
They both have failed missions.
Yeah. See, now I've disabled Avast. So far I'm not getting any problems.
Yeah, it must be that, so.
Hmm. And I'm inside the cab as well. Because once I've done once around, I like to drive inside the cab. It's more fun inside the cab. Am I really doing that? 18.6, what? Going to that, I'm doing 11 miles an hour, not 18 point whatever.
That's kilometres, I'd say.
Ah, okay. Makes sense then.
Yeah, because it's a lot of the vehicles, they're modded to be probably kilometres, so
Hmm.
it doesn't matter what you have your setting in, it'll still show. Euro truck is the same in a lot of their trucks.
Yeah.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I presume you have another one nearly due.
65%, so
Yeah, so this will not work for picking up the bits.
yeah.
It's not that I told you hold on to the last one till you get to the next field. But
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be bits left there to.
oh, yeah, but you could have held
Fill
on to
it
the
up.
last one, and because there's 7 in there, so it's 6, 7, 1.
Yeah.
Just mess with it. You've got Ted in anyway, no, for the next one.
No, this one's for 40's Ted in now.
40 is Ted in, and 15 is silage, is it?
Yeah.
Should have gone on to 15 to do the solid.
You'll have to, well, you'll need a windrow or a Ted, or one or the other. As in,
Yeah, because I'm just mowing it right now. 15. It's almost done. I've only got a few more passes.
Just definitely
I'll-
faster with that anyway, right? The extra more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find it.
15 is down by the sell point. 40 is down by the drop.
Yeah. So if you go into
Well,
15,
15 is when you turn off the main road on your right, just as you go down another bit. There's a gap in the field. 14, I think, and then you drive into 15.
no, you drive into 16, then into 15.
16, yeah,
Yeah.
16. And then you go directly left or in 15.
Who's that coming down
Okay.
there now?
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah, that 15 is a big enough field too.
Yeah.
Just think while I've got the grass in there,
You may as well
the
silage.
ones. Yeah.
Because the baling missions pay well compared to harvesting
They're
and
a lot of work.
Mhm.
I mean, you'd have to actually put a stopwatch kind of on and see.
oh yeah, but when
Yeah,
there's how many
right.
people, how many of us there are here doing it, it's a lot
Yeah.
quicker. If it was single, you was doing it on your own, it'd be a different story. You know.
Is that the last one to be cut now, Roy?
No,
No, there's other.
there's 3 left.
Okay.
Probably
How many
want
of them?
modded one of these that double stacks them to put 12 bales on, but make it higher rather than longer.
Sorry, there's another 15, so 40's done. In that sense, 45,
So I got this
37 and 40.
16 to 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that one's
Where were
silage.
you now, Kevin?
Just coming down.
Thirteen,
You're gone too far.
and 13.
No, you're right in there, yeah. So
Yeah.
in there. You might as well just leave that in 16.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, 15 is just to your left there.
Yeah. No, it's not going to be Teddy does it. This one's going to be wind round out.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
raked. Right.
Oh, that was fast. How did you get up there before me?
Tabbed.
So you're telling it no tab on the map, right?
Build it in with a script. Completely disabled permanently.
Yeah.
37 straight ahead, yeah. So I'll go left
Oh, so
and
that
then
back
immediately
line
right.
had that built in, though. You had to get the ferry across.
Or what was it? Rathlin Island.
Island, yeah. You couldn't tab across. I liked the idea, I didn't like the map. I liked the idea, but the map just didn't grab me.
Nah.
That was around the time I lost interest in 17.
That was while I was working on Maypole.
Well, that's what got me back into 17 in the end, back to my.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'd have one too many, but this carries 8, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I was going to say like 7, I'd have one extra, but I actually have. Oh, come on, no.
Well, this is allowing me to cut the grass close to the hedge, so I'm doing so. Extra bale. May as well.
If the edge was an on-Clyde,
Yeah,
so you could ride it right up to the end.
you can. Just be very careful. Take your time.
Yeah, all I can say is this fucking that thing for picking up the bales doesn't like your glidable hedges.
No.
Well, not many things do like the collidable hedges, to be fair.
That's just-
Giants don't
well,
like them,
it's
apparently.
Giant's collision, like it's just it just barely goes in and then it's glitched in.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if you could Ted on the front, then windrow on the back. For the ones that need it.
There isn't a pedal that goes back that will mount backwards. You could probably mod one, but
Yeah, it doesn't work as it is.
It's only a line in the script. It tells it whether it can work backwards or not.
So nice, I've got the tether on the front of this one, so yeah, I'll keep the farm.
You have the tether on it, is it?
Yeah, on the front, and then the windrower on the back.
So I think when we reset this fail, go to the fair, go to the shop in a second. Yeah, I think. Oh, no, I got off. I thought I'd completely lost it because I had the whole arm resolved to the side of the hedge.
Yeah.
But it managed to, that actually freed it when it got to the other side, and then I opened it again, closed it, and it came back. So where are you? You're down 10, are you, Kevin?
Now I'm windrowing 15. It's for silage, I eat.
Alright, yeah. Oh, I thought you said you had the tether.
I have. For only get to the next field, so I don't drive up to the farm to come back.
Yeah, because
That's grand.
37
I'll
is
I'll
tedded.
grab the tether off you there if you leave it in the top 16.
Oh, you're doing 40 then.
I'll
I
go
take
down
it.
to 40, yeah, because I'm on my last load of bales from...
I would do 37 first, David. It's a really small field and it needs tedding. Because that's right
Well,
opposite the
whatever.
lane. Yeah, that's right opposite
Alright.
where... Yeah. So you take a right out of the road that goes down to 15 and then the first left.
Yeah,
Take a
cut
left,
that
sorry,
one,
in
yeah.
the first right. I've just cut it now. It's just finished. That's how big it is. And there we go, done. So since it's took me to do that field since Kevin tabbed up to the farm till now. That's how quick that field was. And now the other fields are all
I
up
see you there.
back there.
Yeah, I'm coming down now. So you're... Is 45 not up that way, you said, no?
No, 45's back up. I'll back up, let you in. Go on. Oh, you're not in. You're not coming down this road. You're in the
No,
fields.
I'm down
Yeah. Oof. Might be a bit fun getting in there though. I've set a VAS now to ask me when it wants to download any updates. If it'll listen is another thing. It might be like Windows and go, I'm doing it because I can. You know. .45. Oh, I've come. 45 was off the lane, wasn't it? It wasn't into the farm.
That's what I was saying to you. It was 45, not where
Yes.
you just came from.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, it's not. You can't get to it from where I just came from, but it's you go down up the lane and then into the field through this one, 44. You know where the feed trough used to be in 17 for the cows.
Oh, is that how you get into? Is that where 45 is? I'm not looking at the map. Yeah,
Y-
'cause I was.
Yeah,
Is that where is 45 one of those fields? Is it?
yeah, it's the one at the back. So it's the
All right.
because we done silage in there, didn't we? When on the 17.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got some lag as well then.
could be honest.
Yeah.
Did you drop that?
No, I've still got it to the front, so I've nearly finished this, so... If you want to leave the,
I'll leave the stacker up the top here.
I'll say if you leave that there, you can take this tractor with both of them.
All right, yeah.
And I
Um,
can bail and then pick them up then.
oh, that's why.
Nice.
Yeah, I've
I
only got
pressed
one
the
more-
wrong
I've only got
fucking
one more
button.
pass to do.
I wondered why that was doing that. Apparently I died AI somehow by accident. And I was like, why are you driving off? Why aren't you turning? And why are you still in there when I jump out of the tractor? Oh, don't press that button. No, or that one. We'll get there eventually. Lower is that one. That's the turn on. Oh, this is quite a big field. Okay. Actually, I think we have mowed this one as well in 17. Pretty sure we did. Because all the bales ended up down here by the hedge, or most of them. But again, if I can harvest, if I can mow close to the hedge, I'm going to.
Yeah, well, the only thing with emissions is sometimes when you do that, then the like its header won't, or the windrow won't pick it up, or like the windrow will short out beyond the thing, and then it won't let you pick up with the baler.
Yeah.
But you're better to cut it while you can.
Yep.
If your driving was good now, Kevin, the baler actually picks stuff up going backwards.
Yeah. There you go. I'll finish with this one.
So if you could reverse the baler and then use the auto stacker, no, I suppose it wouldn't because it would put the bales in front.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
That's it.
So where did you say it was heading? Where you came out, was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
40, you said
what's
was.
45 then? Is that silage or
45 is tedding as well. Make sure I was on the right one. Yeah, 45 tedding.
right? So where am I going here? So obviously up the track, isn't it?
Where are you? Yep, straight on. And you'll go straight into 37.
Yeah, I have it. If there's non-collidable hedges now, right, I can just drive straight past it. Which is why there's collidable hedges.
Yep, exactly.
And I likes to spoil my fun as well.
Mhm.
And you think it's just me that said anything about it, attempted doing it. You just caught me doing it.
Oh, I know. Kevin will
would.
take a shortcut any day. You know, he would happily drive over a mountain if you came somewhere quicker.
And I have done as well.
See, it all comes out now.
Well, I didn't fall off a mountain.
But now there's a forest in the fucking way, so you can't go over a mountain through a forest. You know, there's that.
It'd probably still be good because going through all your little tiny narrow lanes.
Probably.
I think we could do a Moondog coming on to pick these bales up.
Oh yeah, Moondog loves bales. He just doesn't love Maypole because it's got collidable hedges and it's
I
tight.
don't dislike it.
He likes Maypole, he doesn't like your the hedges.
Oh, okay, is it that way
It's not
around?
even the hedges. It's not even the hedges I dislike. I just haven't just been in it as much. There's like 5 different games I want to play, and I'm not even playing them either. You know, any of them.
Does it have his server up as well, or
Yeah.
are you actually doing anything on it?
No, we haven't been on any farming.
Sacrilege.
I
They're
know.
farming on Atlas, though.
Yeah. I've only gained about 5,000 bits of wood and I don't know how much straw just this afternoon.
See, that's what they need to do with farm sim, be able to run and collect a lot of stuff. And then build your house with it. Get a whole load of new
What was it called? Dynasty, not Dynasty. It's,
Farmers Dynasty.
Farmers Dynasty. Yeah.
You have to repair all your buildings.
Mm. And I'm still yet to play that game. I haven't even launched it yet.
What Farms Dynasty?
Yeah.
Kevin,
It's all right.
married off and on it, I'd say, Kevin.
Yeah, got married in it.
And no kids yet, though.
No.
You got married in it?
Yeah.
You get married and have kids.
I know you can get married, but I didn't know Kevin had got married in it.
Yeah.
So you can eat properly now then?
Yeah. That's the only reason.
Mm.
So I just keep eating eggs and drinking milk.
Isn't that only ever the reason you do it?
I don't know. I just went to
Nice.
McDonald's this evening for us for dinner.
You're not married.
I'm not married. Okay.
Ooh, stutters. Why are you stuttering for? Stop stuttering. Hi Ray. Welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, I got your message earlier, by the way. Hopefully everything's okay. I only asked because, you know, no rush. Just one day, whenever, we'll do some race room. But like I said, no rush. You know, family is more important than anything, and you know, so.
No, that is more important, but I'd be ready to race right now.
Yeah,
Kick Roy's butt.
yeah. Not gonna happen. I'm busy farming.
Fine, I'll jump on there and I'll race you in a tractor back and forth.
Emphasize, I'm busy farming. I tell you what, we could race. We could absolutely race in Farm Sim, so you can finish the field the fastest.
Still be me.
No, because you'd go, these fucking collidable hedges and these trees, I hate them. Then again, I'd probably be saying exactly the same as well about the trees.
Yes, you really knows where all the shortcuts are.
I
But
do.
I've not been lost on the map yet.
There's that as well, but you haven't been on the map. To get lost. To get lost. Not in 17. Then again, to be fair, the map only went on the server 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago.
No, actually, there's not too change from last time, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it went up Saturday, didn't it? It was on the service Saturday.
Yeah, when I done that video, that was the day it went up. Hey, there we go. Another one done. Onwards. Can do it Thursday if you want. Wednesday's Wreckfest. We do Wednesdays as Wreckfest is Friday for us, but if you want to do Wreckfest Wednesday, we can absolutely do that. Maybe some of us anyway.
We can do Wreckfest any day of the week.
See, there you go. You know, some of us are up for any all the time.
Yeah, someone like you'd have to start installing now.
It's already installed.
Ah, see, there you go. Because I'm not installing. And after installing Armour, then fucking had an update today.
For which? For armor?
Armour.
I didn't get one. They're gonna haven't looked probably.
It was like fucking 3 megabits or something. It wasn't huge. But
Maybe they're taking away that Christmas stuff already.
that Christmas stuff in Armour.
Yeah.
47, wasn't it? No, we do Fridays. We always do because some of the guys are too busy doing their working days Monday to Friday, so
Well,
we
in
do on a
fairness,
Friday.
we might put myself, Dan and Roy are on here some days, just like breakfast, yeah.
Yeah. So,
But we do it generally. We do it on a Friday.
but yeah. I've got a button that must be mapped to hiring AI.
It's probably by default. No, because you would have go into your things and just look.
Because all I'm doing is pushing buttons on the wheel and then all of a sudden the tractor will take off or try to.
Yeah,
So-
you possibly by default. Did you wipe out all the assignments?
I can't remember. That is not the one.
By default, it's on one of the buttons.
Gamepad. Toggle tools, honk, dump, steer lower. What's it going to come under? Is it higher?
Hired
AI?
help or hired
How's
helper
it?
maybe.
Toggle increase. I-beam, grab working.
Do what I do,
Worker
look
mode,
through the
left,
keyboard
right.
for under H. And then go to game.
Rotate.
I know what it is, then go to gamepad then.
True. There is H. Toggle worker, gamepad. Toggle worker, no I don't. But I don't want to assign one either, thank you.
So it's not assigned to anything.
No.
Oh, do you know what you should check? Check cruise control.
What's this? I'll message you. Can do Wreckfest Wednesday if you want. Tomorrow I'm gonna be with. Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
I said
What
try
was cruise control? That's numbers, isn't it? I've got to look
Because
for.
if you hit cruise
Cruise control
it'll
is
become
3.
If
Yeah.
you hit cruise control, it'll take off on you. Like once you press it once, it just shoots off.
How far down was this? 3. Toggle radio. No, I haven't got one for cruise control either. I don't know. Weird. You don't own this land. I know I don't, but don't worry. It's fine. I'd already put that down, hadn't I?
You made the map. Did it own all of it no matter what?
No. No, I mean, That's too easy giving you all the map. Pity I couldn't get servers online 24/7. Yeah, that'd have been awesome, but unfortunately, servers can be expensive as well. And it's how many people are going to be on constantly as to whether it's worth its money or not. Like the farm sim server, we'll never get rid of it because, you know, it's something that we all do, we all enjoy doing. It's just sometimes we like to take a break from farming at the same time. But other games, we'll have a server and then it'll go. Hi Nodster. It'll go and something else will replace it. Like Space Engineers that server will probably end up going because nobody's going on it. I have, yeah. Still paying for it, and it's on.
You got rid of that.
No,
I
not
thought you
yet.
got rid of it.
No, it stopped. It automatically stopped because nobody was going on it. And instead of going, oh well, we won't charge you because you're not using it. You're still renting our server, so we're going to charge you full price, even though you're not using it, and it's not actually using much of our. In fact, it's not using any of our sister resources, but it's there.
We should
So,
go back onto it. So again,
what on Space Engineers? See if they've done any changes.
how long do you have to cancel it, or how long notice do you have to give them?
If I cancelled it now, if I said cancel now, it would be gone now, basically.
All right. You're not prepaid. It doesn't prepay or anything.
I think I cancelled the prepay, so it actually might end this month.
But that's what I'm saying. If you pay, like you pay a month in advance or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. It just gets expensive. I mean, especially if you go for a Minecraft server.
Go into Space Engineers, get stew on, build something big, and then just blow it up.
Could do that.
And then everyone have it set to stay on, and everyone leave and just leave the thing.
Mm-hmm. Could do that. Oh, I'm getting them stutters again. Fucking. I'll be checking to see if I've got a Windows update, because that obviously isn't Avast. And if it's a Windows update,
Right, so you said 45 is up by where the old code thing was, and then through the hair.
yeah. As soon as you get to where where you'd turn to,
Past that pillar that doesn't let the cotton harvest work.
mm-hmm. Okay, it's doing it again. What the hell?
And this is Ted as well, you said, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh shoot, it's down to there.
No, I'm not getting any.
No, neither am I. This is the last one for silage.
No, 47, the one I'm doing. I'm sure this one's silage.
Okay.
That's the wrong
If you're
one there.
bailing, Kevin,
47. Yep, this is
that
silage.
small one is ready to go.
It's the Egg Lord, everybody.
Hey Zig.
Hello.
Hey, say.
Yeah, I have the other one is Ted did in Windroad.
Okay.
What field was that, right? 30 or something?
37.
Isn't that bad? I know my way around the map, so I don't have the mini map. Because I have it set to 50%, so I can't read the numbers on it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you rescaled yours, didn't you?
Yeah. And of course, when you open it up, like it opens up the whole map.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see anything, so if I really need to check something, I just go in and do it on the escape menu.
Yeah.
Right, I'll collect these bales. course there's a tree there, but I'll park.
Well, that's a good tree then. It's a well-placed tree. Where you want to park, it's there.
Like, it takes a lot to think of that. Where is Kevin going to park
Yeah,
on the 6th of January?
exactly.
Just there. Well, why do you think he has 14,000 trees on River?
Exactly, because I didn't know where you was going to park.
That's 14,000 places that you may want to park someday.
Yeah.
This is quite a big field as well. Good.
What one do you
I
want?
like 47.
That's what we done the last day, didn't it?
No, it was
We
46.
done 47. No, we done 47 was the first grass mission we done.
Was it?
And we done 46 was the last one we done.
Okay, so I wasn't there for that one. I was doing harvesting, I think.
No, myself and Peter did that one. And then I cut it.
Oh no, me.
Peter,
Yeah, BP and I was down at the other one.
You were doing the harvested missions.
Yeah, we was BP and I was doing the baling mission down at the other.
That's right, yeah, that was the second bale. You were doing the sheep one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got one trailer full and I've still got 14 left.
Just keep firing them in because they'll close off. It doesn't tell you anything unless you finish a mission with the bales. We've a good bit to go yet, like, 'cause actually, I definitely like this multi-mission thing.
Yeah.
And I said to you that day one, like, when it had said about the missions, that I'd like to be able to go, right, I now have my whatever set up and I'm going to take all them missions and do them then
Yeah.
in order to make sense.
So
I
that's
mean, the
them
bit
80.
about being able to use the equipment in the wrong field, that I wouldn't mind if they got rid of that.
Yeah.
Like, you use your own equipment or you have to use their equipment. That's a bit of a cheat, like.
Yeah.
But to be able to take that many in one go is nice.
You're not going to find much over there on the boat there, Zig.
I think the
Where's all the metal tools?
for the multi missions, they
They
if
should be. Oh wait a minute, those
if-
might be still in there.
if they had it so in order to take multiple missions, you have to have your own stuff to use for them.
Well, no, I'd have no issue, but what I'm saying is, like...
No,
I
because
think
then it gives you
why-
incentive to buy in your equipment, your own equipment.
Yeah, I think they should charge a lot higher for the rental as well. I think, like, they should be charging you 50% of the fucking income or something.
Yeah.
Like 500 quid for fucking the whole setup for doing a field that pays you fucking £2,000 or for 3 grand.
47's apparently finished. We haven't finished mowing it yet. Fuck off. Still mowing it.
Yeah. Well, we sorted that one anyway. It doesn't stop you from doing stuff when it tells you. It's only if you cash it out.
Need all the usual
Yeah.
stuff. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to sales right now.
Oh, they're back, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, they reset.
Did it?
Yeah.
It must have just ended because it was 5 hours just a few minutes ago.
There's people right over here.
They've been there.
In this corner? Oh, that's all new.
Since this afternoon.
Okay.
The foundation hadn't reset.
Well, they popped in enough to do that. All their other stuff up here probably reset then too.
Right,
Yep.
that's that done.
They had done it in the last 20 minutes, I swear.
It doesn't kick you off when the server resets. Hello.
No, I think they're about
They're on about trying to claim land. You have to claim.
Oh.
If you don't claim it within a certain time, then it's a free for all.
Oh, okay.
No, this foundation over here still got 4 hours.
Does that mean if you don't come in
Oh.
in 4 hours that...
Did I look at it as 4 days? That's what it was then. Because I just glanced at it real quick.
Come here, I'm gonna beat you with your own axe.
Well, they took away the other column. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, that's why I just glanced at it, and since it's always 4, I'm like, oh, they were just here. We got screwed.
no, to be honest, I'm trying to piss off these guys that are back here in the back that are new. I've actually dropped a couple claim boxes, foundation boxes down in that water.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, they can't come any closer. And
How did they even get in there?
they actually have something on the far side there.
No, I thought it looked like they had a raft parked in there or something.
They do. They built a pier.
Oh, and then
built
built the
raft.
raft. Oh.
They may be able to get out of there because that one guy got in, but if I get that foundation down so that we can build
Doesn't
there,
have to build anymore.
no. And then on top of it, I make a wall there.
That's very mean and
Why
unneighborly.
don't you just leave them alone? Yeah.
I mean, all the trouble you had.
I mean, at that point, they can't. Yeah, you're gonna be that guy, huh?
Yeah, I'll be that guy.
Yeah, and all the horses are clean, right?
No, this one isn't. There's a couple that aren't. So they must have.
Clean them all.
Mm-hmm. They're all
A lot of
clean
people
now.
running around here tonight, though. Over
Because
on the other
there's-
side of the bay there too, there's a bunch of people running around.
Yeah. Well, those guys have built all that in like this afternoon, last couple hours.
So they go up by 5,000 a day, which would be what 50,000
Well,
makes
that's about
sense. 50,000
Yeah,
after
About
10
how we
days.
did it when we came in,
That would be right. 50,000, 10 days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but there's like hardly any trees left on the side.
Oh, because there's 3 or 4 of them running around cutting trees.
Yeah, right. They need some trees.
I'll happily go and give you some trees. You might not be able to get out of wherever you are, but you can have some trees. Right, and I
What are you
think
doing now, right?
I'm staring at the horses getting ready to enter stream. Which I'm going to do right now, so anybody want to say bye?
Goodbye, Roy Stream.
Bye.
Yep, bye. Why did I do
Narf.
that? That is actually in there. Alt F8, isn't it?